podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Mark, if we beat you on Thursday, I'll absolutely love it, in the words of Kevin Keegan.
Allocated, Tommy Lee lifted up towards the edge of the area. Byrne tries to get underneath it. Lashley will hit it. Deflected. It's in! And that's the moment! Unbelievable! That's the moment! Unbelievable! In the dying seconds, Bradford City have found the goal that sends them automatically into League One.
Right, wherever you're in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Chickens on the Loose podcast. And in today's podcast, we'll be talking about the post-match Barnsley game, the pre-match Stevenage game, also some latest news from Bradford City. Also, we'll be talking to other fans from other clubs, and also be touching on the situation at Sheffield Wednesday. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? So today, I should be joined by DJ Lee.
Good evening.
Also, I should be joined by Harry, who's a Plymouth fan.
Up the Argyle.
And also a Barnsley fan called Jack.
Yep.
So we're going to start off, guys, talking about the Barnsley game, and then we'll get on to you guys in a bit. So, DJ Lee, what was your thoughts on the Barnsley game?
I thought it was a good game first half. I thought we could go on and probably get the three that I thought we might. We didn't. The goal led a bit of a charmed life. We made enough chances to win 2 games, never mind that one. They had, what did they have, like 25 minutes second half where they looked really, really strong, and that won the goal. I mean, there's no what you can do about them. They happen. You just got to move on and get on with it and try and restore your dominance. It took wind out of the sails a little bit for us, didn't it? So we took a little time to recover from that. But what a goal. Do you know that? If you're going to win a game 1-0, you'd want a goal just like that, wouldn't you? It was amazing. Brilliant goal.
Yeah.
But we scored a cracker of a second through the one and only Humphreys. A back healer from distance. He's a hard skill to master. Great free kick, found him. Didn't take any pace of it, just re-guided it into bottom corner. Great goal. 2 great goals. So, all on balance, I think we should have won that game. I'm a bit disappointed we didn't win it. But we didn't. But it was a great game. It was a great game of football. What an advert for First Division football that was. And for 2 teams from North as well. It was just, well, what can I say? What an awesome game. Loved it. Just think we should have won. We should have nicked it.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But Lee, with the Barnsley goal from 60 yards, did you think Sam Walker was at fault? Lee?
I think we've lost him.
Is he there? Lee? Deji Lee? Are you there, Lee? Is your broadband connected?
No, I forgot to press my red button. I said, but...
Yeah, do you think he was at fault? Sam Walker?
Well, were David Seaman at fault when Ronaldinho lobbed him? Were Neville Southall at Valley Parade at fault when Chris Waddle actually told him before the game, I'm going to lob you from my own half? And he just laughed and then went out and did it. You know, Goalies, the Follett game, they have to be mobile. They have to keep moving about. It's not an easy task to be a goalkeeper. Who'd be a goalkeeper? Especially letting one in like that. It's a worldie, isn't it? 1 in a million type goal. It just doesn't happen, but when it does, it's like everybody goes, oh, it were goalies. I don't think it was his fault, no, to be honest. I think if it had been 5 yards further back, would it have made any difference? The ball was hit that well? I don't think it would. And it wasn't travelling fast. It just looked like it might just edge off at crossbar and over, but it dropped in. They do. They do sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would. I don't think he would at fault at all. There's been times I've looked and I've watched him and I thought, you need to drop back a couple of yards because, you could get locked. And it happened. It's your worst nightmare. But from 60 yards, 65 yards, whatever it was, it was just one of those strikes. There's nothing you can do about them. I've played in goal. I didn't like it. I was a striker most of the time whenever I played. But playing rugby, I had good hands. I could catch a ball. And I even got man at match a couple of times as a keeper, but I hated it. I'm not a goalkeeper. No, I don't think he were at fault. I really don't. I just think it's one of them goals that happens now and again. Everybody needs to take a big deep breath and say, do you know what? It was just a world-class finish. That's what it was. That kid might never score a goal like that ever again in 4 lifetimes, never mind last Saturday. No, not. I can't put any blame on Sam Walker.
So before we get to Jack, Jack, who's a Barnsley fan, do you know that after he conceded that goal, though, obviously the 65 screamer, like you say, there, 1 in a million shot, was it buying a lottery ticket and obviously he got the jackpot? But what I don't understand is why did Sam Walker go back to being off his line, obviously, when he's conceded that? Surely it would be more wary to stay on his line.
If you noticed, he didn't come out as far.
Yep.
And you as a goalkeeper, you've got to follow play, so you're constantly moving. You don't just stand still leaning on post waiting for it to come somewhere near. You've got to move around. It's part of being a goalkeeper. And I'm glad he did what he did because it showed that it bothered him, but he was still keen and concentrating on the game, which, that guy, he probably never scored a goal like that in his life.
Yeah.
And he'll always be known for it. So, yeah, no, I can't find any fault for Sam Walker on that one. I'll stand shoulder to shoulder. Well, I won't because he's smaller than me, but
so
I'll lean on his head.
Jack, Barnsley fan, what was your thoughts on your game against Bradford?
I think both teams played really well. That goal, obviously, what you want about it, was a really good finish. You should have won that game because some parts in the game we didn't play well. We played a bit sloppy. But like I said, Stephen Humphrey scored a good goal. We scored a good goal. And yeah, you should have won it.
So we've had Ben on TikTok from a Barnsley fan. Bradford should have won it first 20 minutes, but he'll take the point. Harry, Plymouth fan, did you see any of the Bradford game?
I think he's gone.
He's gone. Is that dial-up internet again in Plymouth? Right, it must be working. Right, so we're going to go on to what everyone is here for now. So the Stevenage versus Bradford game, and it's live at 3 o'clock tomorrow from the Lemex Stadium, and it's not on Sky Sports Plus, but it'll be available on Bantam's TV. The referee is Samuel Allison, and Mr. Allison has had not quite a lot of appearances. He's only had 2 appearances in the Championship, dished out 7 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In League 2, he's had 1 appearance, he's dished out 5 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In Premier League 2, he's had 1 appearance, 4 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. Altogether, he's had 4 appearances, 16 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, and no penalties. So then going over to a few more stats before we get over to the Sam Parker article. So Stevenage have scored 12 goals in the last 5 matches. Stevenage are ranked second at home this season. Harvey White has created the most big chances for Stevenage, 4. Bradford have scored 11 goals in their last 5 matches. Bradford City have lost to Stevenage in their last 8. Meeting 7, haven't lost to Stevenage in the last 8 meetings. Bradford have 7 wins, 1 draw, an average of 1.8 goals per match. And then the Telegraph and Argos. The Telegraph and Argos team, so I do apologise if I do butcher names, is Marshall, Pandan, Good, Carl Pedrini, or Padrini, whatever you call it, Freestone, Houghton, White, Lubla, Kemp, Campbell, and Padme, with Patterson, Sweeney, Roberts, Reed, Butler, Offord, and Ashby Hammond. Leading top goal scorers Jamie Reed with 5. League position second. Last 4 matches, Stevenage have beaten Crystal Palace under 21s 5-2. Lost against Lincoln. Beaten Bromley in the Cup 2-1. And then won Luton 2-0. Bradford's team is Walker, Byrne, Wright, McIntyre, Neville, Power, Metcalf, Torre, Sarf, Cav, Humphreys, with Cook, Swan, Lapsley, Wright, Halliday, and Hilton. Leading top goal scorer is Will Swan on 6. Bradford's league position is 3rd. Last 4 matches, we've drawn against Barnsley, beaten Everton under 21s 5-1, drawn against Rotherham, and beaten Blackpool 1-0. The referee again, Simon Allison from Swindon, was in the middle of the infamous 6-sub night Exeter in the FA Cup in 2021, where the replay had to be replayed. Match odds, if you like to bet: Stevenage 11-8, Bradford 2-1, and the draw is 21-10. And when the fun stops. Last time these sides met, Jamie Walker scored a late winner as City beat Stevenage 3-2 in February 2023, and the home club was fined after a fan ran on the pitch trying to get to Andy Cook. So, DJ Lee, what's your thoughts on the Stevenage game?
Well, it's going to be tough. That I can guarantee. I think we should beat them. I've watched a few Stevenage games this season so far, and I think we can beat them. We've got the beating of them. But we need to be on as metal. Defence, I would imagine after the Barnsley game, sorry to bring it up again, they'll be wanting to right the wrongs in that game. I can't see us not concentrating. It's going to be a tough game. But I can see us beating them. I can see us taking all 3 points. And I think it'll be reward. I just love, I said it last week, I love the attitude of the manager. Everything that's coming out of Valley Parade this season is positive. We're not getting bogged down on things. The fans have been absolutely amazing. They're just second to none. And I've got to be positive. I think we'll beat them. I think we've got the beating of them, and I think we will go out and take 3 points away from them.
And we'll get to your score prediction in a bit, Lee. So with the Stevenage game, I've just seen it. I'll have to get it back up. Give me 10 seconds, because typically I open everything up and then I close it like an idiot. Football team.
Do you think Johnny McIntyre's come into that side? And he's actually a player, isn't he? He's a good player.
Yeah. So, Lee, you should remember a player called Jake Young.
I do
he used to play
indeed.
for Bradford. Went on loan
He
at
plays for
Swindon.
Stevenage now.
Yeah, smashed a load of goals in at Swindon. Bradford recalled him. He came back, and then he went for quite a high fee, apparently, to Stevenage. But like always,
Spat dummy out, didn't he, with Bradford? That's what happened there, and they couldn't talk him round. So
there's absolutely no chance, according to Simon Parker, of Jake Young in the game tomorrow. There'll be first meeting with Stevenage since Young made his much published move to deadline day start of last season. But the striker will not be in the home ranks after playing the first minute of the season in midweek. Young came off the bench in closing stages of a 5-2 win over Crystal Palace. He's been out for a long time injured. He's done a lot of work. Hasn't really been training with the group. That's the manager. This was more just about getting him back involved and getting him some moment just to feel the game again. So yeah, basically there's not a cat-and-mouse chance of Young playing tomorrow. So I am really hoping we do win tomorrow. And Callie, I'm just going to invite you because I want to get some feedback from you. Yeah,
Callie, thank you. I can say it in person. Thank you. You know what?
Miss Callie.
Hello, everybody. I thought I'd announce my presence tonight.
Been all right, Callie, love?
Yeah, all good. All good. Just been busy working.
Good. So, what was your thoughts on the Barnsley game?
I think if we had had another 5 minutes, I think we might have just nicked it. Two really good teams, and I think the draw was a fair result, if I'm honest. We threw everything at them, they threw everything at us. It was quite unlucky to see Pato get taken off again, because I think he holds midfield up really well, and I do. Everybody knows I like him, but anyway, yeah, I think he's a good footballer. He holds the ball up. His passes are second to none, and I think we'll miss him tomorrow.
What was your thoughts?
Depends who it puts in.
Yeah, the new guy that came on though did quite a good job, didn't he? I forgot his name.
He did.
Yeah, Metcalf.
And what was your?
So I think
what's happened to Powell? Anybody know?
Who's Lee?
Powell
injured, mate. He's injured. He's out now for the season. Yeah, he's had an operation. He's out for the season, and he's probably. I don't think he'll be coming back from it. To be honest, I think his career probably at Bradford might be over.
I didn't know that. I've not heard of. I've been fighting for information. Callie, thank you. You know why, but thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, Lee. You're very welcome. I hope you're wearing it tomorrow.
When it gets badged up, I will be wearing it.
What was your thoughts?
I'll put a photograph up.
Oh, sorry. Brilliant.
What was your thoughts on the screamer, Callie?
On the screamer? Oh, we're just... We were sat at bottom at Cop, obviously, and we could. He booted it, and then we were just like, I turned to Laney and I were like, "Oh my God, that's going to go in! That's going to go in!" And you could see Sam like backtracking, and then it was just like, and I just shut my eyes then, and then I heard their roar, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
But fair play to him, he went for it, and that's what the game's about, isn't it? You've got to take your chances when they come up like that.
Yeah.
As GA always says, if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the prize.
Absolutely. I mean, look at Andy Cook at Forest Green away a couple of seasons ago, absolutely running the whole length of the pitch with that ball to score. Similar thing, isn't it? Similar thing. But fair play to Barnsley.
It's just one of those 1 in a million goals, isn't it? You can't legislate for him. You can't blame anybody for that because. Who knew we were going to do that? No
and Sam, absolutely, you could see he tried his best. And
he was absolutely gutted. I don't think he wanted to stand. He did.
I think he got his boot stuck in net, didn't he?
He did. He were never going to get to that because you watch it and you think, "Oh, that's going miles over," and then you're thinking, "Hang on,
it just dipped in, then,
and then it just dropped." But it didn't just drop in and bounce in. It dropped in and landed where net meets pitch. It was well over the line into the back of the net. And it was like,
crazy.
It must have took some paint off at crossbar on its way down.
It was like crossbar challenge, but 100% better.
And then
well, it was because it got them to a pace, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then what's your thinking on the Stevenage game? And are you going to Muriel?
I am going tomorrow. The torch is picking me up on the way down. I think it's going to be tough tomorrow, but the only thing I say that is our away form's not brilliant, is it, at the minute? Or it hasn't been.
Better than last season.
It's better than last season, yeah. But
So, I mean,
And defence is a lot stronger as well this season. So.
yeah, I think we're still missing Tilt. I'll be glad. I feel better when Tilt's back because I think he proper owns the defence. I think he does a good job in defence.
He'll be better for his layoff, I think.
Yes. But yeah, I can't really. I don't even want to predict tomorrow either because we've had such a good run, and yeah, we had that bad game against Doncaster, but it was home. I mean, his home form is amazing, isn't it? We're still unbeaten at home.
Yeah,
100%. But I just feel like we're due a good away game. We must be. We must be due to give him a good pampering.
I think Stevenage are in a false position, to be fair, because I don't think, from games I've watched, they're not that good. They've been lucky with a few results where they've scraped through.
Yeah.
I just think we've 100% got the beating of them. How many by, I don't know. I think it'll be close.
Yeah.
But I just think I'm sorry, I'm still struggling with the after effects of a flu bug, but yeah, I think
Graham will have sorted him out in training during week, and I think he'll know he knows no patos in, he knows with no point in.
Yeah, he's already said it in his sort of preview, hasn't he, today, that the boys want to put right the wrongs of the last game, and I think they will. I think we've got that about them this season.
We do come back fighting, don't we? When we've had a bit of that, it felt. I know we drew, but it did feel like we'd lost a little bit, didn't it?
It did, but they were fighting right till the end. Yeah, they wanted to try and win. They didn't try and sit back and park bus. They were going and trying to score. How many times did it?
We had a few misses.
A massive scramble on their line where 4 or 5 players were just failing to put it in, and then it hit bar and ricocheted off, and it was just.
And
I can't tell you what I was shouting at the television, so I'm far too polite. There were quite a few F-bombs, I'll be honest.
Yeah, well, we had a few where we were a few holding his hands on his heads as well.
So, Callie, score prediction for tomorrow, please.
I don't think I can give one to tomorrow. I'm going to go 2-1 to us because I think we're due an away win.
Jack?
It'll be a tough game. They'll play well, you'll play well, so I'm going to say 2-2 draw.
Plymouth, Harry?
Yeah, just for reference, I am still here. I'm still alive. But in terms of the game, it will be tough for you. Seeing as Stevenage are within the top of the table, again, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to say I'll have a back-to-back 2-2 draw.
DJ Lee?
I'm going for a win. The eternal optimist in me tells me, Callie, you've picked my score for me, 2-1.
Okay.
To the Bradford boys.
I think Bradford are going to win. I'm going to go 3-0.
Then again, you guys have got a strong chance of winning your game, unlike us, who lost 2-0 in the Devon Derby last night.
I'll get to you in a minute.
Please, don't even bother, mate, because I'm just going to be ranting about it, and we'll be here forever.
All right, so it's to finish at 6:30, but it's going to go on for longer, so don't worry about it. Right, so tomorrow's weather forecast: the sun will rise at 7:42 and the sun sets at 17:47 at night. It's going to start off raining at 6 a.m. in Stevenage, a lovely 8 degrees, and then by kick-off at 3 o'clock, it's going to be even 9 degrees with cloud and a bit of sun, so don't forget to take something warm with you tomorrow. I'm trying to think of something else. Also, a public service announcement. Don't forget your clocks go back an hour on Sunday, so don't forget that if you're living in the United Kingdom. So, I can't remember where it was, but also, Callie, you've probably seen it, and I think Lee, you might have seen it as well. People being arrested for stuff at Bradford City. I was going to read the person's name out who got arrested, but I can't actually find it on the group anymore, so I don't know if it's disappeared. But generally, here we go. Yeah, so Bradford City, after the Bradford City Barnsley game, missiles were thrown on the pitch at Valley Parade. Police say they've now identified a person speaking to the man after a missile was reportedly thrown on the pitch at Bradford City. The report offence alleged Yorkshire derby between City and Barnsley at Valley Parade past Sunday. It comes with West Yorkshire issued appeal. On Wednesday lunchtime, a spokesman said police have now identified and speaking with a man following an incident with missile thrown on the pitch at Bradford vs Barnsley. Basically, thank you for people saying thank you for sharing that. But then also, I can't remember where it is because it's disappeared on group. But some person has been given a 3-year ban for causing, I think, trouble and throwing missiles on the pitch. So this shouldn't happen at a football game. You shouldn't throw missiles. Callie, got your hand up, love?
Yeah, it's a young lad called Jack Wood, I think, that was in trouble at the Huddersfield game. He's only a young lad. He's obviously going to learn by his mistake. He's normally a good lad, Jack. I don't know him, but I know of him. He's just he's had the beer. He's lost his head a little bit. I mean, yeah, it shouldn't happen. But the guy that's thrown the missile on or whatever they've thrown onto the pitch, was that from our home end? Because didn't Barnsley throw things at max power as well at the other end?
Yeah, it's from our home end. I don't know if you saw the...
Is it? I'm going to say, was it our end?
From our end, from the cop.
I mean, obviously, from
the cop.
I didn't see about our end throwing.
And I was in the cop all game, and I never saw anything.
Somebody threw a bottle from Barnsley fans at Sarcevic.
Yeah, Sarcevic and Max Power.
And Max Power, yeah.
But what's been done about that?
Well, where were they getting the bottles from? Where were they getting the bottles from?
Exactly.
Yep. So just a public service announcement. Don't cause trouble at football because it normally ends in you getting nicked and arrested and it can wreck your life.
It's just not worth it, is it?
No.
It's not worth it.
So we're going to quickly now just dip into, I don't know if you've seen, Callie, Sheffield Wednesday have gone into administration.
It's sad. It's really
have they actually gone in?
Yeah, £1 million administrators have been called in. Just to basically, I'm going to, because it goes on forever, this paragraph, so I'm just going to quickly read. Julian Pitts, Chris Wingfield, and Paul Stanley of Begbie's tenure have been appointed joint administration of Sheffield Wednesday Football Club Limited and Sheffield 3 Limited, the company that owned the stadium, on the 24th, I think. The administrators were appointed following the significant effort to agree a sale to a credible future consultant in recent weeks, which is unfortunately could not be concluded, aimed rising pressure from the creditors. So, quick thoughts on that, guys and girls. So, Callie?
I just think it's incredibly sad that another football team the fans may lose their team. Hopefully somebody will come in. I mean, the littler teams. Who was it that not so long back? I've forgotten the club. Was it Burton?
No, I think it was Morecambe.
Morecambe.
Morecambe's gone.
There were Morecambe and there
was somebody before Morecambe, weren't they? And they've both been saved.
Bury. Was it Bury?
Bury, that's it.
Bury went there. Well, they're still not in league, are they? Oh no, Bury got back in, didn't they?
Yeah, did the fans save?
I think they did.
I mean, surely Sheffield Wednesday has got a big enough fan base to be able to save. Well, I hope so, because it'd be such a shame to see that club go out.
What the Football League said about this? Because they were talking big about a plan they had to force owners that were, detrimental to, say, a club's being, of being able to use powers to get rid of them.
Should be something
been given
in place,
12 points deduction as well, Sheffield Wednesday, for going into administration. So it looks like they're heading to League One, possibly by some miracle.
See, you don't mind that as a fan. You wouldn't actually mind that if the club's going to survive, would you? I mean, I wouldn't personally.
No, I wouldn't. I want them to survive. It's just terrible.
I just hope somebody comes in and decide. I mean, they are the stadium's in a good place. It's a big stadium. They don't deserve it. I think it's really sad.
Well, it's not that long ago. Sheffield Wednesday's ground were one of the best grounds in the league.
Yeah, and it's a prem
Premiership.
ground.
Yeah,
So,
unbelievable,
Jack,
Jeff.
have you got any thoughts on the situation at Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah, I think it's really bad in the end of the day because the players and the staff, players and other staff have put loads of effort in to save club and fans as well, but it's just Chancery at the end of the day, innit?
Charging kids 40 quid to go and watch a game. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Well, it's after his name, isn't it? Chancery.
And have you seen what they've been doing at ground since they've announced this thing?
Yeah, I've just seen that. They've ripped the seats out and it's had 100k views ripping the seats out.
Yeah.
In the Chancery sign out. Harry, have you got any thoughts on Sheffield Wednesday?
I mean, we had to play Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship over the last few seasons as they were promoted with us by winning the League One playoffs in the 22-23 season. In all fairness, like Sheffield Wednesday, they're one of those teams that we did lose quite a bit to them, but at the same time, like it's pretty much what Jack was saying. Like it's just devastating to see such a massive team like Sheffield Wednesday with such a big fan base being in administration with the position they're in. But obviously, no matter what team you support, Barnsley, Bradford, Plymouth, hell, even if you support someone in national or non-league, like it's times like this where we all need to unite as one and stop this from happening. Because if Sheffield Wednesday was to go down, then who else are they going to support?
And that's going to slide me into what's going on at Plymouth. And obviously, you lost 2-0 yesterday in your derby. So what's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that, relegate us now. Absolutely shocking performance from Plymouth Argyle last night at St James's Park. I mean, Tolaj as well. He's meant to be carrying us. He was probably our standout player of the night. But apart from that, I don't know what the fuck we were doing last night. We were all over the place. 1-0 down at half time. We were then 2-0 down at, I want to say, 58th minute. And I was hoping that we could bounce back from it. But unfortunately, we did not. So I hate to say this as a Plymouth fan, sack the board, sack Thomas Cleverley, get rid of the players that are absolutely useless on our pitch. And again, I'm back in pie face and all these decisions. Everything that he spoke about on his post-match video last night on TikTok, it's all true. It is all true. Like, we should have sacked our boards at the start of the season, and some of the players that we have, they're useless. People are hating on Thomas Cleverley. Me personally, I know I said sack him, but I don't mean that. He's still trying to get to grips with being in a lower division, having been in the Championship with Watford for God knows how long. And it's like
a former Bradford player.
Yeah, but that's his thing as well. Like, I'm backing Tom. It's not his fault. It's the players' fault, really. I mean, it really annoys me. But yeah, I'm just hope. Well, we've now got 4, possibly 5 more away games before we're back at home. And we've got to play a catch-up game against Mansfield on Tuesday away, which I am not looking forward to at all. And this is something I also said to you about last night, Johnny. Bit of news, but nothing's official. Due to possible international call-ups, your away game at Home Park could possibly be postponed for international call-ups.
Yeah, I hope it don't, because
no, neither do I.
Because Tuesday, it's going to be eventful getting that off, and I've booked my hotel, but my hotel is easy to cancel.
Exactly, and if it does end up getting moved because of international, then we're not going to be at home for 5 games. We've still got to play Wickham, Mansfield, Huddersfield, Bristol Rovers in the FA Cup. And if this game does get moved over, we'll have to play Port Vale away as well. So Bradford would probably be our next. Well, it is our next home game, but I'm just hoping that it can't get delayed because we'll be travelling nearly 2,000 miles for all of these games. But we need to be at home for some of those games. Like, we can't just be away the whole time. We need to be in the home atmosphere.
Yeah. So, Jack, what's happening at Barnsley? Oh, good. Anything happening?
No, I heard. We've got Rotherham tomorrow, aren't we? So it's a scarf day. We've got one every season.
So don't forget your scarf tomorrow. Haru sneaking in the back door like normal. What time do you call this, mate?
I've just come up from work and the meetings and stuff like that.
Right, detention for you, bud. Right, Haru. So we've got about 20 minutes to go. So what was your thoughts on the Barnsley game and also that wonder goal?
So obviously it was a draw 2-2. Honestly, I can't say much about Barnsley did. Clear his goal, absolutely insane from the halfway line. But honestly, what on earth was Sam Walker doing coming off his line, running back, and then obviously went back into the back of the net. Obviously, Sarcevic getting the opening goal, lovely scenes once again, and then obviously Stephen Humphreys going 2-1 up in the 45 plus 4th minute. And then obviously then Kelly scoring in the 64th minute to bring it back to a tie. Thinking that we were going to get another goal in the 90th minute because it was 6 minutes of added time. Thought Sarcevic would do another 96 moment again. Unfortunately, he didn't. Took home a point. I'm not bothered because end of the day, it's a point. A point is better than nothing. I'd rather walk home with a point than take nothing. But yeah,
Unlike us.
Yeah, but honestly, cleared his goal, absolutely insane. I can't deny that. Barnsley fans went absolutely insane as well. Limbs in the away end just because of that cleared his goal. So good on them and roll on tomorrow. That's all I can say.
And
I'll just echo what Max Power said. How happy he felt hearing them being so over the top about getting a point at Valley Parade. It just shows you that these clubs actually do know when they play Bradford, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, exactly.
And your thoughts on the Stevenage game, bud?
I'm a bit worried about tomorrow's game because obviously that game against Barnsley dropped us to what? 3rd in league. Obviously, Stevenage are now 2nd and Cardiff at top. Looking at that table, we need a win to go back to the top, and we need Cardiff to lose their next game. Stevenage will be a tough side because obviously it's 2nd and 3rd place fighting again, just like how we did against Cardiff, 1st and 2nd. But
then again, what's the point difference between Bradford, Stevenage and Cardiff?
Bradford and Stevenage are tied at the same points. Cardiff are just 1 point ahead of us. So if we win and Cardiff obviously lose or draw, we'll tie in Cardiff again, but we'll be on, I think we've got more of a goal difference.
So Cardiff are on 26 points with a goal difference plus 11. Stevenage are 25 plus 8. We're 3rd, 25 plus 7. And then there's Wimbledon, 25 plus 5. And then there's Stockport, 25 plus 5. And then there's Lincoln, 24 plus 8. That's your top 6.
Damn. So, we need to basically win and Cardiff needs to lose for us to go back to the top of the league. So, it will be a tough game, but I've got a feeling we could do it again tomorrow. I've got a feeling that we could win. Then again, it is away from home, and Bradford typically don't play very well away from home. So let's see that's changed around tomorrow, and let's see what Graves put out. And I'm going to say, do you know what? I'm going to say 2-1 against Stevenage tomorrow. So let's see what happens tomorrow.
So that's going to slide me perfectly into the games tomorrow. And I just want the team who you think is going to win, please. And the first game is Bolton Cardiff, and it is live on Sky. And I hope Bolton win that. Haru,
I need Bolton to win that, honestly, 2-0.
Callie?
I think Cardiff will beat them tomorrow.
Jack?
Cardiff will win them.
Harry? DJ
He's
Lee?
gone.
I'm saying a draw. I'll go for a draw.
Mansfield, Wigan, live on Sky. I think Mansfield are going to win that. Haru?
Mansfield versus Wigan. I'm going to go with the Pie Eaters Wigan, 2-1.
Callie?
Wigan.
Jack?
Wigan.
Harry, you back? Nope. DJ Lee?
2 seconds, I'll be with you.
Okay. Lee?
I'm going for Wigan kebab eaters. 3 meat
we've
and
got-
tater pies on a skewer.
Then we've got oh my god, my voice is dropped. Wimbledon Burton. I think Burton are going to win that. Haru?
Once again, obviously, getting Burton to win that, so I'll say 1-0 to Burton.
Callie?
I'm going for a draw.
Jack?
Burn.
Lee?
I'm not going for a Burton, I'm going for a draw.
Are you back, Harry, or are you still busy? Right, so Ashley thinks Bolton's going to win. Ashley thinks Mansfield's going to win. And then she thinks the Wigan game, the Burton game is going to be a draw. Then we've got Barnsley Rotherham, small Yorkshire derby. I'm going to start off with Jack on this one.
Barnsley.
DJ Lee?
I think that could be a draw as well. Going to be tight.
Are you back?
What did I miss in terms of predictions?
So
Not a lot.
Bolton Cardiff.
Again, I'm hoping a Bolton win, so I'm going to go 2-1 to Bolton.
Mansfield Wigan.
Mansfield 1-0. I got an order. Give me 2 minutes.
Wimbledon Burton. Is he gone
And
again?
he's got again.
Is he gone again?
I think so.
Who did we get to? Callie?
At Barnsley.
Did you say yours, Haru?
No, I'm going to go with the Barnsley 1-0.
Okay. Then we got
Just
Leighton
like hate
Orient,
Rotherham.
Lincoln.
Just like fucking hate Rotherham.
I know. I've made a bet with Rotherham fans on the podcast what were on the other day. So if Bradford do finish above Rotherham, they have to donate. Some Rotherham fans will donate some money to a charity. I think the Bradford's Burn Unit, and also if basically with some miracle Rotherham do finish above us, I'll have to donate to one of their charities. So then we've got Leighton Orient versus Lincoln, and I think Lincoln are going to win that. Haru.
I'm always going to back Lincoln City here. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Lincoln.
Ms. Callie.
Lincoln to win.
So before we get to Jack, we've had Harry on TikTok who thinks Rotherham's going to win. We've had Ashley who thinks Barnsley going to win. And then we've got Harry again, Lincoln, and Ashley thinks Lincoln. Jack!
Leighton Orient.
Harry, are you back?
See?
So your
I am
score
here.
predictions for Leighton Orient Lincoln, mate?
Leighton Orient Lincoln. Okay. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with a draw. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Okay. DJ Lee.
I'm going Lincoln.
Okay, then we've got Northampton, Luton. Obviously, Luton under new ownership. Managementship. Northampton doing all right. I think Northampton are going to win that. DJ Lee.
What?
What's your score prediction for Northampton, Luton?
I'm going to go draw.
Harry?
I'm thinking. I mean, I can't tell if Luton are doing better than Northampton at the moment, but I'm gonna go Luton with a last-minute 1-0 win.
Jack.
Luton.
Callie?
Luton.
Haru.
Obviously, both teams lost last week. I'm going to go with the Luton 1-0 win just because of the new management. See what Jack Wilshere does.
Okay, and that slips me nicely into Peterborough, Blackpool, who Blackpool have recently brought in Ian Evatt, who used to manage, I think, Bolton and Barrow once upon a time. Peterborough doing okay, so I think Peterborough are going to win that. Haru.
Oh. Once again, I want to say I'm going to say a draw, 0-0, just to see what the new manager does for Blackpool.
Callie?
I think they're going to get the new manager bonus, so I'm going to go Blackpool.
Jack.
Blackpool.
I mean, both teams being at the bottom in relegation, might be a risky move, but I'm going to go 1-0 to Peterborough.
DJ Lee.
New manager bonus, I think I'm going Blackpool.
Yep. Ashley thinks Blackpool's going to win as well. And then we're going on to Reading Doncaster. Doncaster not doing very well since they beat Bradford. Sorry, Becky, but I think Reading are going to win 2-0. Hurroo!
Yeah, obviously I can agree with you there, Johnny. Ever since Doncaster have beaten us at their ground, they've not won a single game. So I'm going to go with Reading. 1-0 win.
Miss Callie.
I'm going Reading.
Jack.
Doncaster.
Becky, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go 2-0 Reading.
Lee.
Draw.
Then, obviously, we've talked about the Stevenage game. So, last but not least is Wickham versus the Dog Botherers, Huddersfield. I think Wickham are going to win that. Hurroo!
Wickham 3-0. Come on, smash the Dog Botherers.
Miss Callie.
I've got to go Wickham.
Jack.
Wickham.
Harry.
I'm hoping Wickham lose, seeing as we have to play them next weekend away in the FA Cup. But I'm going to say 1-1 draw.
DJ Lee.
Got to be Wickham.
And Ashley thinks it's going to be draw. Right. Because we last 15 minutes or so should have been a 6:30 finish, but typically this podcast always goes on longer than it should do. But right, I'm going to go on now to do a chat about, shout about, vent about anything, and I'm going to start off with DJ Lee.
Yeah. Well, in light of what we've heard tonight, I wasn't aware that arrests had actually been made, but the full force of the law means they're banned for, well, I'd ban them forever. Don't need people like that watching football matches. But other than that, no, I'm all in. Midland Road is rosy for me.
Harry?
And I don't think Sam Walker were to blame at all for that goal. It was just one of them goals that's caught out many better keepers over the years.
Yep. Harry?
Where do I begin?
Let me get comfy, Harry. Let me get comfy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting comfy and all.
Yeah,
Story time.
again, yeah, like I say, shocking performance from us yesterday. I'm hoping we can bounce back on Tuesday with Mansfield. But at the moment, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Harry, there's you've got a long way to go yet. It's not all over yet. Come on.
Yeah,
Be a bit more positive.
It's just embarrassing the fact that we lose away to our Derby team and we didn't even try.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? It hurts when we lose to them kind of teams. But there's time yet to turn things around. Definitely is.
But I'm hoping we can win against Mansfield. But at the moment, my expectations are quite low after last night's performance. But I've not lost hope. Not lost hope in the Greens. Again, we could possibly be facing a Plymouth Bradford delayed international call-ups if any of us get any called up. And again, hope everything goes well for everyone who either works with or supports Sheffield Wednesday. Hoping that can all get turned around easily. And good luck to everyone on Tuesday for the catch-up games as well. Up the Greens.
Yep, so the podcast will be back on Monday for that at 6:00. That's just a friendly reminder, so put that on your calendar. Jack, you want to chat about, vent about anything?
I just hope Wednesday get back to being a club, to be honest, because what Chancellor has done is bang out of order. And that Everton player, when you played him in that cup, I hope he's recovering well. And
Got some news on that, if anyone's interested.
Have we?
Yeah, what we got?
We have. He's broke his fib, his little bone at back. It's not as bad as they thought, and he should be back before the end of the season.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, it's not as bad as they thought. So.
At least
No, because
at least it's not.
everyone was saying that is this a career-ending injury or something like that? I'm like,
He dislocated his ankle, which made it look worse.
yeah.
I mean,
But
on the
everyone
plus
thought
That
it
went
side,
back
snapped
in,
it.
and they've strapped his boat. No, it wasn't snapped.
then again, Lee, on the plus side, at least it's not as bad as what James Madison's ACL is like, who
No,
is
God.
out for the entire season.
No, that is a bad one.
At least,
Or
then,
else did he
I'm
when
saying
he
at
got
least,
his leg smashed to pieces.
Yeah,
I was saying at least it's not that bad.
When we saw the leg, we thought it was snapped because his foot, instead of pointing up, it was pointing downwards. So we thought he snapped it.
Dislocated.
Thanks, all right, that's
No.
fine. So he should be back
Miss
soon.
Callie, anything you want to chat about, vent about anything?
No, just going back to Sheffield Wednesday, you would think. I wonder if Sheffield United will do something. I mean, I know they're rivals, but when this sort of thing happens, they're not rivals, are they?
I can assure you, I've got many friends in Sheffield.
Yeah.
Sheffield United, the Blades will be cheering.
Will they, really?
Yeah.
So you'd think they'd all come together, wouldn't you? Or a rugby
deadly
ground.
rivalry, is that?
Yeah, I think it's sad. But yeah, I hope they sort it out.
I think they will. I think they will. They have to.
I think if little teams like Bury can come back from nothing, and look at Markham, like I said earlier, if they can come back, I'm sure Wednesday can.
But then again, like Sheffield's also, like Sheffield Wednesday, they have a really big fan base, so none of them are going to go down without a fight.
Absolutely not. And I hope if it doesn't come, that the fans buy it. I hope they do a fans consortium and
fans buy
them out. Yeah.
And like again, it doesn't matter who you support. Like we should all be coming together to help a team out in desperate times.
If you're a football fan, that's exactly what we should be doing. With that.
I mean, I know where Lee's coming from, because if like Huddersfield were going out, I think as Bradford fans, you'd be happy, but it shouldn't be like that, should it? But it is.
We would help though. We helped Halifax. Do you remember?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I think you were born then, Arun.
I do read up on history though, Lee.
Haru,
history's not the same as being there, mate.
Obviously, Bolton sold out again after getting them 500 odd tickets again. So got a full allocation for Bolton away. Can't wait for that game. Obviously, I'm glad that the 48 hours ago. I don't know if you heard about this, Johnny. At the, I think it was the Barnsley. Yeah, the Barnsley game. West Yorkshire Police has identified the individual who is suspected of throwing a missile in the Kop. On Saturday, it was an A block. Someone apparently, what I've been told is that it's someone throwing a flag. It's missed the fan, so luckily no one was hurt, but they have been identified. And I think the police have arrested them from what happened on that Barnsley game. So good on to West Yorkshire Police. And I hope that Twat gets a 3-year ban from the club, or a lifetime ban, if that is possible. Obviously, Doncaster for the Virtu Cup. Can't wait for that. Obviously, it's now a general sale, so if you haven't got your tickets, go get them already. Obviously, Stevenage is a full sellout. Honestly, with games and stuff like that, it's difficult and stuff like that. But yes, hope that Everton kid is recovering well after. Thanks to Lee for telling me that he's only dislocated his ankle. So I feel a lot better that he should be on the mend soon. And once again, Sheffield Wednesday, do apologise to your fans and your owners, because the fans are absolutely incredible. Obviously, I've seen Sheffield Wednesday play before, and they are good. But the owner is absolutely ridiculous. And I can agree with what Callie said. I hope if the time does come, I do hope that Sheffield Wednesday fans do buy out the club and get Chansiri out there, because honestly,
but here's another thing. They're one of the oldest clubs in England.
Exactly.
They've got one of the
is a historical stadium.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the biggest tragedies that's happened. Obviously,
and it's like as well.
Liverpool as well.
And not only that, they have one of the most underrated fan bases in the entire EFL division.
Honestly, if Sheffield Wednesday die, I know we all joke about I know Sheffield die fans all joke we're all having a party when Sheffield Wednesday die, but The games. If Sheffield Wednesday, who's going to be your main rivals? Do you know what I mean? Like, would you rather save Sheffield Wednesday and then keep that rivalry continuing for many years to come? Or if they're that, who's going to be your main rivalry next? Do you know what I mean? So, like, if Chad Terry needs to get out, because honestly, I've seen the amount of things I've seen on social media about Sheffield Wednesday. I do feel, honestly, sorry for them. I do feel sorry for them because it just makes me think, imagine that if that ever happens to Bradford, then, do you know what I mean? Like, but thankfully, I don't think that will ever happen to Bradford. Fingers crossed.
It did.
Yeah, but
We got rid of him.
obviously not in the future.
It's not that long ago we were Rupp's so-called partner.
Yeah.
But this is one of those things that every football fan, it's such a scary time for football fans, like whether you support Wednesday or you support someone else. Like, it is a really scary time because you don't know what the outcome could be.
Yeah, but obviously what Callie said is that if Bury could come back from what happened, if Mark could come back what happened, I've got fingers crossed. I'm going to think Sheffield Wednesday will bounce back.
Look how we all felt. You remember when it was COVID and we couldn't go to games?
Yeah.
Look how we all felt then. That's the kind of thing that they'll be all feeling like, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what Haru said about social media, and my vent is going to be a bit of a big one. So the following, what I'm about to say, may cause offence. So I do apologise what I'm about to say, but if you are offended, if you are listening on the podcast, I would recommend skipping the next 10 seconds. So I've got a friend called Ryan who went to the Bradford game. He was with his girlfriend. He's come to Bradford to see his girlfriend, and he's stopped off for something to eat. And some Barnsley football fans were calling him a retard. And he says he doesn't deserve to wear his autism card, and some nasty people about. He's had about 48 comments on Facebook. But what has really pissed me off about this is people should feel safe going to games. And you get bullies who call people's names. And it's just disgusting what people get called now. I know there's obviously people who've got disabilities, but people should not be treated like that. They shouldn't be called names. They're just walking around town and football fans come in. So I hope these Barnsley fans are listening. Or hopefully you've been arrested, because it's a crime. Haru, you got your hand up, mate?
Yeah, I do hope that he honestly has reported them to the police officers at the stadium or anywhere outside the ground, because I get where he's coming from. I've got autism myself, and people have said this stuff to me before, and do you know what? I don't let it rise to me, but that is absolutely, honestly, it is absolutely vile. I hope you do listen, you are listening, Barnsley fans, because I hope you do get nicked for it if he has told the police. I don't know if he has, but if he has, I hope you do get nicked and get charged with I don't know what it would you be getting charged with, but I hope you get done. Vile bastards.
Harry, you got your hand up, mate?
Yeah, I do, and all I want to say is, word of warning, excuse my language, but to those people that did do that, fuck you. Like, what would give you the right to do that to someone who clearly isn't, like, who's obviously got disabilities? Like, why the fuck would you target someone like that? It doesn't make you look big, it doesn't make you look hard, it's just wrong. And honestly, I hope you end up in prison. I really do hope you end up in prison.
It just makes them like bad bastards, honestly.
Exactly.
People will behave like that. It says more about them and their sad little lives and their wannabe status than it'll ever say about the person that they're picking on.
Yeah,
that person, he should stand up proud, loud, point the finger and say, it was them. Get them fucking locked up.
It's like
banned from every football ground anywhere on planet Earth. They're just not needed.
Like,
surplus to requirement.
I have friends that have disabilities like that, and it's just wrong. Like, I have one of them that's sometimes scared to even leave his house, you know, and it's because of people like that it's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, and I'm hoping then people do get nicked because they deserve to be put in prison for what they did, because that is fucking wrong. There you go. I said my
Well,
opinion.
I'm gonna make an admission here. I'm disabled. I'm 6'7".
Yeah.
I weigh 32, 33 stone now. I need a wheelchair, but it cost me £7,500 to get one to suit me, just so I can go to watch a game of football at Valley Parade.
I mean,
And
even
I
me,
would
like,
love one of these fucking assholes to start having a go at me, because I'd tell him fucking straight.
I mean,
Because
even
I became disabled, and I'm going to tell you why. Pulling people out of a burning stand in 1985, I knackered my back. I knackered my right leg. Fucked my shoulder up. But did I do what a lot of people did and just wander up and down going, oh, I don't know what to do? No, I didn't. I rolled my fucking sleeves up and I yanked people out. There's people going to Valley Parade today that can still go to Valley Parade today because me and a load of other people, police included, pulled them out and got them out. Sadly, there was nothing we could do for the 56. And I've lived with that since that day. I see that every day in my mind. So if anybody said anything to me, I'd fucking kill him.
I mean, it's like with me as well. I'm 5'2", and I've been struggling with like physical medical shit my entire life. And like there was even a point where I was in a wheelchair for 3 months straight because I couldn't put any weight on my leg. I'd have people
where
come
I'm
up.
coming from then. I've got PTSD.
This was when I was at school during my GCSEs. When I'd be in school in my wheelchair on my lunch break, people just come up to me, undo my brakes, and just roll me around. Like, I didn't give you permission to do that. And like the teachers just be like, all right, just let them go and go back to what you're doing. Like, they didn't get a detention, they didn't get kicked out. Like, oh my god, like someone who is in a wheelchair with probably one of the most fucked up legs of all time, just getting pushed around against his will. Like, it's just people like that just really do fucking piss me off. And like those people, I hate to say
it says more about them.
Exactly.
They're just fucking animals, not even humans, some of them.
Exactly.
I don't see them as...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They should get what they deserve. They should get what they deserve. That's all I'm
lead me on to one more thing.
Johnny, can I just say, is Ryan coming to another game at all?
He was just in town with his going through Bradford with his girlfriend.
Oh, so he wasn't even going to a game? He was
just in town meeting his girlfriend because my mate Jimmy, who comes on TikTok, he brought it to my attention, and then I saw it on Facebook.
So it wasn't even football related.
I'll just say sorry, Callie, for language, but
that's just even worse.
Don't worry.
It's a subject that's
I know, I
heart,
understand. Don't worry.
Yeah. Wow.
It just incenses me. Sorry.
While I'm on about this situation as well, because I'm just going to mute TikTok because I got a violation for saying what I said. So I was at the Rotherham game when we played a Rotherham a couple of weeks back, and Callie and Haru, you probably guys, and Lee, I like to leave a game a little bit earlier, leaving about the 90th minute, walking to the car, and there was a few Bradford City fans on the stairwell, and politely, like I am, I've told them to politely, can you move please, I want to go to my car. And one fan even called me a fucking retard because I told him politely to move and he did not move. So this is even your own fans. It's disgusting how people speak to people. And Callie probably knows, and Haru, is I like to wear my heart on my sleeve. And it just irates me and annoys me how people get treated all the time. And it needs
people need to just be kind. There's too much shit going off in this world right now.
There is.
And like Lee said, a lot of us are still lucky to be here. And some of us did survive that horrible day. Johnny, next time, come see me tomorrow for a hug. You do a good job on here. Do you know what I mean? Don't let the minority let you feel like that. There's absolutely no need. You should have come and got me. I'd have thrown them down the fucking steps.
Serio.
It irritates me how people speak
I
to
know.
people.
It's disgusting.
It's just life in general. It's not just in football, is it?
It is. It's just there's just that minority of bad apples
There are
that live
just
amongst
evil, nasty people around.
You rise above it. Look at you, Johnny, now doing this podcast. Years ago, 5-6 years ago, you wouldn't even have had the courage or anything to do something like this. And now look where you are. So be proud of yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Big time.
podcast, but it was Like I said,
it is disgusting.
It's horrible how people speak to people. And
Can I just mention toxic?
I went in it once. I joined it. Went in it once. Never went back again.
No, well,
I don't need that.
A bit of editing in a bit. Right.
I've had to stop myself.
Johnny, can I just say something?
Yeah.
We love what you do, and we love you too. So don't stop doing it because of some little arsehole somewhere that means nothing to anyone.
Yeah. Here.
Right. They won't have anything done from guess, Johnny.
We're supposed to finish about 6:30. It's gone on too long. Right. Welcome to the 3 hour podcast. Right. What's on your plate, mate?
We're having a loving.
I'm just going to have a takeaway tonight. Probably a chicken burger and chips.
Call it.
Me and Lenny have been bad tonight. We've had a McDonald's.
You haven't tried that new menu, have you?
No. You didn't hear what I said about them last week.
You can't just leave. You've had a McDonald's. Come on. This is what's on your plate. I want a deep dive.
What did you have?
Plate.
We've had... What did you have? Lenny had chicken select meal. And I had 20 chicken nuggets.
Some chicken.
Any dips? Any dips with it?
Yeah, sweet and sour. And Lenny had barbecue.
Nice. Don't get them.
That's the job you don't order them from Bradford. You order dips here in Bradford. You don't get them.
Yeah, don't get them salt and pepper chicken nugget things. They're crap.
No, we've not had the new menu yet. We've not tried it yet.
Harry.
I think he's gone again.
Is he gone again?
Harry. Well, for my tea tonight, it was a chippy tea. And I've just finished off with a homemade apple crumble. And it was very nice.
And I'm going to go for a curry. And then I need to fill the car up. And then I need to clean
What, we curry? That's a big curry.
What kind of curry though, Johnny?
What kind of car is it? And is it enough for all of us?
Some chicken tikka curry. Because I need to make car spotless.
You'll pick up for
Stevenage. Right. And on that note, I want to say thank you for Harry, Callie, Haru, Lee, and others on social sites. Come on here then. Come here. Come here. You're reading the podcast like you always do. Right. Sit there. And say thank you everybody for listening.
Thank you.
Into that.
Hello.
Yeah, say thank you for everybody for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for everybody for listening.
Thank you, listen.
Right. And then we say you've been listening to
To
Chickens on the Loose podcast.
Chicken Theatre.
And you can follow us on all podcast services.
But our carrot is someone is not good.
Yeah. And then you're going to say good morning,
Good morning.
good afternoon,
Good afternoon.
good evening,
Good afternoon.
good night,
Good night.
and up the chickens.
Up chickens.
Mark, if we beat you on Thursday, I'll absolutely love it. In the words of Kevin Keegan.
Allocated. Tommy Lee lifted up towards the edge of the area. Byrne tries to get underneath it. Lashley will hit it. Deflected. It's in! And that's the move. Unbelievable! That's the move. Unbelievable! Dying seconds. Bradford City have found the goal that sends them automatically into League One.
podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.